Hello and welcome to Book Wealth Academy. My name is Alex Carrere and I'd like to say a massive thank you for first of all clicking the link and joining me on this free training video. In the video today I'm going to be discussing all about digital assets, what they are, how they work and of course the potential that they offer. I'm from an Amazon FBA background and I've been doing that for the last 7 years and I've been dealing with physical products. They have produced phenomenal returns. However, the issues I'm starting to face with the physical products is that obviously we have to order a lot of stock in advance, we have to ship the stock all over the world, and of course we have a lot of money tied up in products which we're unable to sell. With digital assets, we can sell the same product over and over again. The product will never run out, it will never expire, and we can literally ship it globally with a click of a button. So I'm very excited to obviously be able to share this with you today. And without further ado, let's go into the slides as I presented. So bear with me 2 seconds while I turn my camera off. And let's go into it. So today we're going to be looking at an opportunity that anyone can get involved in to create an additional income stream. Now, we are living in a crazy time. You know, mortgages are going up, interest rates are rubbish, you're not making any money even the banks, investments, they're not doing great. People are looking at ways to make an extra income. Now, obviously there are lots of opportunities out there and I have been through a fair few of them. What I've basically found is that this selling digital products is a way that you can make passive income from selling the same product over and over again. So here we go. So now this is not a get rich quick scheme. It's a genuine business opportunity. You will need to put some work and effort into it, but once you've done so, the asset that you'll be creating will remain and you can earn from it, well, forever. Okay. Now 9 to 5 jobs, you get paid monthly, you stop working, no more paychecks. Now I used to have a 9 to 5 job and it was fine. It was nice and secure. I was getting paid each month and I felt safe and secure and all that sort of stuff until the business went bankrupt. I lost my job overnight. And my job, which I thought was nice and safe and secure, basically turned into be a nightmare. So in this method, you can work, you create an asset and you get paid monthly. You create the asset once, this asset will never run out or expire, and the more assets you make, the more you get paid. This is building wealth. So you're not relying on someone to basically pay your wage. You know, you don't have to worry about the company going bankrupt. Obviously, we're dealing with Amazon. Some of you may know it. It is the largest shopping platform in the world. They're not going to go bankrupt anytime soon. And effectively, we are working for ourselves. But this is called, it's residual income. The more assets we create, the more wealth we create. Now, I'm not suggesting for one moment that you pack everything in and switch over to this method. This is something you can start off by running alongside whatever it is you're currently doing. But I'm sure that once you have a taste of working on your own terms and being financially free from relying on paycheck to paycheck, switching over and waving goodbye to that 9 to 5 will be the obvious move. But again, this is completely up to you. This is something, as mentioned, you can run alongside. So it's a side hustle. It can bring you extra income in, but run alongside with whatever it is you are currently doing. Now, you want to see this as an investment in your future. If you want to spend more time with your family, you want life to be comfortable when you hit retirement, you want to take that holiday whenever you decide, and you want the work to do to benefit you directly. So this is something that's going to benefit you. For me, the best bit is this business model can run from anywhere in the world. All you need is a laptop and an internet connection, and you'll never run out of stock. You'll never have to touch, move, or ship a physical product. Ever. Now imagine having nothing tying you down. Where would you go? You may be thinking, I've heard this before, make money while you sleep, blah, blah, blah. And yes, I've been down that road before, vetting every opportunity that comes my way. Some work out, some don't work out. There are a lot of people, you can do affiliate marketing, all this sort of stuff. But if you want a genuine business opportunity and something which you can actually build, and even you could even sell this at some point, you can build it up, you make money, and it becomes an asset that you could actually sell. So if you wanted to kind of, move on and obviously sell this as a genuine business opportunity in the future, this is something you can physically sell. Okay, this is the business opportunity that I believe comes out trumps. So I've seen a lot of opportunities. I've been down the line of crypto trading. I've been affiliate marketing. I've seen drop shipping. I've been doing physical shipping with Amazon FBA for the last 7 years. I know how this system works. this takes it one step further. Instead of having to buy physical products, we're kind of playing around and we're kind of creating digital products. And as mentioned, these digital products, they don't run out. They don't expire. I mean, you can give away 1,000 copies of an ebook just by a click of a button, and it doesn't cost you anything. Whereas before, when we launched a product on Amazon FBA, if you wanted to run a promotion, we had to allocate 50 to 100 units of stock just to give away to get reviews. Now that used to cost us thousands of dollars. We can give away 1,000 ebooks at a click of a button, and it doesn't cost us anything. So this is why I believe this opportunity comes out trumps. Now we're going to be using Amazon. As mentioned, some of you may have heard of Amazon. It's the most powerful shopping platform in the world. I mean, what more can you ask? You've got a global reach. You've got over 310 million loyal customers from Amazon. All the orders are automated. And Amazon even have an in-house advertising system, which we're going to be talking about later. This is Amazon KDP. KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. Some of you may recognize this logo. You may have seen it a few places. Now, low competition, high volume. This is the key. Now, it's easy to make sales. Amazon even have a built-in advertising platform, Amazon Marketing, which we're going to be utilizing. It's almost completely passive. Obviously, once you've created the manuscript, the book, whatever, it's out for the world to see, and people will keep ordering it and ordering it and ordering it. Amazon will print on demand, the paperback, the hardbacks, it's all print on demand. So Amazon will go ahead and print the book for you and obviously send it out to the customer. In most cases, it's next day or the day after delivery, so it's very, very efficient. We don't need any websites or tech skills required, and it's very easy and quick to start. Now, the best bit is, obviously, we're talking about books here. We don't even need to write a single word. Think about that. We're creating a publishing company, a global publishing company, and we don't need to write a single word. I'm not a writer. I haven't written any books in my life, but I have a successful publishing company, and I'm going to show you exactly how this is done. We're going to outsource every aspect of the book to people who do this for a living. Now, if we get professionals to write our book for us, this is not only time efficient, but it also, as a result, we will have the most professional looking book, and the content of the book will be done to a very high professional standard. So we're going to get people who do this for a living to create books on our behalf. Now, we will need to do the initial book research, and don't worry, we're going to hold your hand and show you exactly how to do this on a step-by-step process. There is software that does this for us, which we'll obviously talk about this later, but we're going to show you both ways. We're going to show you how to do it manually, and we're going to show you how to do it through the software. Now, we use a combination of both these together, and we have a massive advantage over our competitors, and we're really going to dig down and we're going to look at kind of books and ebooks that kind of sell, why they sell and how they sell, and obviously how to identify what it is that is going to sell. Does it sound good? And all this in exchange for a few hours of work a day. As mentioned, this can be run alongside with whatever you're doing. If you're working 9 to 5, that's fantastic. I've got nothing against the 9 to 5. But in the evenings, instead of coming home, putting your feet up and watching Netflix for 3 hours, how about you do something like this for a couple of hours? Now, people are making some serious cash out of this. This isn't kind of, making a couple of quid here, there, no. People are making some serious bucks. I'm going to go into this in a second. So on one of the softwares, we have the ability to kind of see certain books. We're able to see their monthly sales, their monthly revenue, how many reviews they have, and what's called the sales rank, which is obviously how popular the book is. Now, I've got the keyword here, potty training. Some of you may have purchased a book on potty training if you have children. It kind of shows you obviously how to get your kid to transfer from a nappy to a potty. And as you can see here, I'm just going to hover the mouse over some of these figures. This one here, potty training 3 days. They're selling books for $5.49. They're making approximately nearly 1,700 sales a month, which gives them a monthly revenue of nearly $9,190. Now, let me just repeat that. A book on potty training is making the person who wrote this book just over $9,000 per month. Okay, down here, this one here, $12,600, $12,400, $12,600, even on the lower scale. Okay, so someone who's probably not done a great book or not done too much research in terms of keywords or a great cover or even had the book professionally done, The guy's still making $325 per month. This is residual. This is every single month. Another one, book on mindset, for instance. Again, we've got, okay, so we can have some people making ridiculous money. This guy's making $21,000 a month, $4,000 a month. Even on the lowest scale, $200 a month, $159 a month, $700 a month, $220 a month. See, this is residual income. So once your book's on there, your book is available for everyone to see and buy. Okay, people can keep buying. People can buy it while you're sleeping. And all that happens is you get paid a percentage of each sale, and it keeps coming to your account and coming to your account, and it just keeps going on. Now, obviously, the more books that you have, the more royalties you're going to be collecting. But this just demonstrates that book on mindset. 21,000. Imagine making 20,000 a month just from one book. This guy's doing it. He's selling 2,639 copies every single month. Life skills for teenagers. How many teenagers are there in the UK or in the world? I mean, I'm based in the UK, but obviously we're going to be, the American market is the biggest market. How many teenagers? How many teenagers are going through all the different problems and all the sort of, the life changes and all that sort of stuff? They go for a book. This guy here making 61,000 a month, 6,000 a month, even on the lower scale. Okay, so 42 a month, 56 a month, 341. People are making money from creating a book. Now, maybe you're going to have some books written by publishing houses, maybe. But throughout here, you're going to have some independent authors. Now, independent authors can be people writing the books themselves, or it can be people outsourcing the work to people who specialize in doing what they do best, which is exactly what we're going to be doing and obviously showing you how to do it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and promise that you're going to make tens of thousands of dollars off a single book. I mean, you may do, but we don't need to do that. What we're searching for is something which is called low-hanging fruit. If we can make $500 per book per month. Now, don't get me wrong, a book can simply take off. And if it does, then you're going to see massive results. But I'm not going to sit here and promise this. I'd rather under-promise and then over-achieve. Let's do the math. Now, there is going to be an investment in this. You are going to need to obviously create a book. A book could cost up to $1,000 to get it edited, formatted, and a professional designer, maybe another $500. Now, we can trim these costs, but this is if we basically outsource everything to professionals. So we can obviously do a little bit of work ourselves and obviously kind of creating the manuscript or doing the outline ourselves or using even AI intelligence to obviously create, kind of help us along the way. So we're going to show you how to do that as well. But say if it's $1,500, you can have a professional book that's been professionally written, professionally edited, professionally formatted, and a designer who is obviously, again, a professional creating the cover, the front and back for you. So you can have a very professional book. And say if it costs $1,500, it will take 3 months to get our initial investment back. Now that's obviously saying it's $500 per book per month. So that's 3 months to get our initial investment back. Once we've got our initial investment back, we still got that $500 going into our account each month. At which point, we could launch another book, so our monthly revenue turns into $1,000 a month. Or we can wait for our royalties to reach $1,500 and then launch again. At this point, it becomes self-generating. Now, do you see what I mean by investment here? We're using the money that we're making to keep reinvesting our profits into more books. Now, with FBA products, obviously, if you wanted to launch another SKU, another line of products, then you need to fork out a lot more money and then obviously try it and then do giveaways and then launch it and all that sort of stuff. You can use the money you're making here very easily and just create more books and just keep doing it. It's not going to happen overnight. As mentioned, this is a genuine business opportunity. Genuine businesses don't happen overnight. It's going to take a little bit of time. But if you can do this, 500 here, 500 here, all these 500s. I mean, 500 a month isn't an unrealistic goal, okay? I mean, if I said 5,000 a month, sure, that's kind of aiming a little bit high, but $500 is very achievable. $500, if you're making, say, $3 to $5 royalties per book, you're selling, 1, 2 books a day, 3 books a day perhaps? It's not much. Now, if we did $500 per month on the book and we spent $1,500 to make it happen, we're making 33% a month on our initial investment. Now, if you think about it from conventional investments, I mean, what do bonds give you? 5%, if that. ISAs, 1 to 3%. Stock market, 5 to 10%, maybe. I've lost a load of money on the stock market. I mean, the stock market is volatile. I mean, you can get involved in the S&P 500, but you're tying up a lot of cash for a long period of time. I mean, you're definitely going to see some results. But if you're making 33% a month on your initial investment on a business, and compare that with the initial investment, your conventional investments. Now, each journey will be different. Some will get there quicker and some may be a bit longer. But once you've paid back your cost, the rest is profit. This is called residual income, and the payments will just keep coming. Now, you repeat this 5, 10, or even 20 times, and then you start to see some significant changes. Sounds great, right? What would it mean to you if you had an extra 1,000, 2,000, or even 5,000 in your account each month? Think about it. You get your money from your job, brilliant. But imagine like making a percentage more, or even making double what you make per month in your job, and it comes to your account each month. I've just taken some snapshots of one of our accounts. And you can have as many accounts as you want, as long as it's a limited company or its own entity. You can only have one personal account, but if it's a business account, for instance, you can have multiple accounts. And by doing this, you're obviously spreading the risk. So you have lots of different businesses, lots of different books. So this is a snapshot. Today is the 14th of December 2023. Yesterday, I mean, we started off and it was like, okay, so if we can do maybe say $50 a day or $30 a day. $50 a day is $1,500 a month. That's fantastic, right? Yesterday's sales, $451. I mean, you work that out over, that's approaching sort of, 12, 13, 14,000 a month. And then all our books are already been paid for. This is over 10 books on this account. So imagine having $451 hitting your account every single day. Think about that. So this month here, so 10 selected books, 1st of December to the 14th of December. So this is just 2 weeks, 2023. This is the most recent snapshot of our account. Just kind of, verify what I'm showing you here. So the last 2 weeks, obviously we're only, it's morning time on the 14th, so today hasn't really kind of counted. So say 13 days, $4,241. This is just hitting our account. We're not doing anything. It's just hitting our account. This is the true definition of residual passive income. You wake up in the morning and you've sold $100 worth of books, made $100 worth of royalties while you're sleeping. Now, what we offer is over 50 lessons showing you a step-by-step system from start to launch to scaling. We're going to be focusing on non-fiction books as it's easily researchable and it gives the most value to the reader. It's very important. We have to give value to the reader. We're also going to show you different software that will save on the heavy lifting. This gives us a massive edge over the competition. And fret not, as we will be showing you exactly how to do this. Now is the time to be getting involved, okay? So the number of authors earning $50,000 or more in royalties with Kindle Direct Publishing, KDP, has increased 40% over the past 2 years. This is a growing kind of business here. Not a lot of people know about the kind of think books, oh yeah, it's come from a publisher or it's come from an author or whatever. Not a lot of people know about this. And obviously what people don't know about, people are kind of getting involved and jumping into. There's no point jumping on the train when it's already left. We're jumping on the train as it's at the station. This is kind of where we're at. It's growing like crazy. Now, Amazon sells at least 300 million print books every single year. They sell over 487 million ebooks through Kindle every single year. And they pay over $520 million in royalties yearly to over 1 million authors who've decided to publish through KDP. Now, these figures have probably gone up. These figures are true as of January 2023. As mentioned, it is growing. It's growing at a phenomenal rate. So these figures have probably changed somewhat. But this is published figures as of January 2023. Now, anybody can do this with our system. You don't need to be a computer genius or you need to be an author or anything like that. It's a system. Now, anyone can follow a system. We only pay Amazon when we sell a book. So we don't pay any upfront fees to Amazon or anything like that. We only pay when we sell, okay? Amazon will take around 30% of the sale and we will get to keep between 50 and 70% of each sale. Amazon handles the entire process, including orders, printing and delivery. Everyone knows that Amazon have the most amazing delivery infrastructure. They can print, they've got big factories, printers. They can print a book overnight and have it delivered to you the next day. That's insane. Whereas before publishing before, you have to go off and speak to printers and you get pallets turned up at your house with thousands and thousands of books. Then you need to figure out a way of selling it. Here, it's effectively eco-friendly. It's print on demand. So Amazon will only print that book or print the hardback or send the ebook or whatever once it has been ordered. So you don't have to hold vast amounts of inventory. So this is what I like over the FBA. I mean, I had to hold thousands and thousands of units worth of stock. You don't have to do that here. You create the asset once and then you sell it many times over. Now, one manuscript can be verted into different formats. So you're creating instantly different multiple income streams. So you've got the Kindle ebook, digital version, the paperback, print on demand, hardback, again, print on demand, and even Audible. Audiobooks it's a massively growing sector. I mean, you can get your manuscript, you can get a narrator to go through your manuscript, and again, we're going to be showing you how to do this, and then we can get your audiobook listed as well. So you've got one manuscript and you're selling it instantly in 4 formats. Now, if say Kindle brings you $50 or $100 a month, then audiobook brings you $200 a month, and hardcover $100, it all adds up. All these different revenue streams start adding up. Now you have 5 books or 10 books or even 20 books. You don't have 20 books, you have 20 times 4 different formats. So that's 100 different revenue streams you've got coming in. Take it a step further, we can get the book translated into other languages. Think about it. One manuscript, how many formats? You've got Kindle, hardback, paperback, Audible. You have that in English, Italian, Japanese, French, Spanish, and so on. So you've got one manuscript, which we've had professionally done, the $1,500. We can obviously have to pay a little bit more to get it translated, etc., etc. But again, you're opening up more revenue streams in different languages. Amazon is global. It's not just the US, it's not just the Europe market, it's global. So what's the deal? We have over 15 hours worth of lessons. Module 1 will be creating a winning mindset in a KDP walkthrough. Module 2, KDP account setup and building your dream team. Module 3 is book research, book inspiration ideas, and assessing profit potential. Module 4 is going to be what and how to outsource things. Module 5 is the editing, formatting, and cover design services. Of course, the legal checks. Module 6, keywords, what they are, how to implement them, and keyword softwares, which we'll be introducing. Module 7, getting ready to publish and go live. Module 8, optimizing your listing. Module 9, creating targeted sponsored products, ads. So these are the adverts, the internal marketing system, which I was talking about earlier. Module 10, taking it to the next level with audiobooks, translations, and of course, a checklist. Now we have email support, and you can email us at any time, and we'll get back to you with the support that you need. We have a dedicated Facebook group where like-minded individuals can obviously post questions or any issues that they're having, and our tutors will obviously get back to you with the correct answers. Our email address is support@bookwealthacademy.com. We have what's called a bonus vault. So we have templates, we have softwares, we have profit assessment sheets. We've got tried and tested cover designers, editors and formatters. I mean, by all means, you can go out and try this yourself. And we've come across cover designers, we've come across editors and formatters, all these guys. Some of them can be hit and miss. We're even going to give you the good ones, the ones that we use, the ones that we can kind of say, right, these guys are good. We know how they work, they charge a fair amount, they do excellent work, their covers are spot on. So we're even going to offer you that. That's all found in the bonus vault. Now, for the first 100 students, we have a very special offer here. One of the softwares we're going to be using is called KD Spy Pro. It's a little bit of software that kind of sits in your Google Chrome dashboard. It offers competitor research, AI, market intelligence, keywords, book tracking, revenue estimates, and more. Now, this will be free for the first 100 students. Okay? The student will need to purchase the software through the link that we provide. And once confirmed, a full refund for that purchase will be processed to your PayPal account within 14 days. Okay? So that's one of our little bonuses. Not convinced? It's a risk-free course. Okay? It's a 14-day money-back guarantee. If you're not happy with it and you haven't gotten more than, say, 30% into the course, we will issue all of your money back. Okay? We're so confident that you're going to love this course and find this course of exceptional value, you'll be praising us. We're not going to be getting refunds. I mean, the refund's there if you want it. I don't think you'll be coming to us for a refund once you kind of see what we're offering. So we can invest in ourselves today. It's a one-off fee of $979. Okay, there are installment options, 3 lots of payments of $400. It does work out a bit more expensive, but the $979 is a one-off fee. The link is below this video, so you click the link, you get instant access to the course, the Facebook group, and of course for the first 100 people you have access to that free software. So think of this $979 as an investment in yourself. If you're happy with your 9-to-5 job, that's absolutely fine. I'm not trying to change anyone's minds. This opportunity is for people who want to invest into their future, who want to build a nest egg and to see dividends coming year on year on year. I mean, obviously when we get to retirement, it would be comfortable to have money coming in without having to go and work your 9-to-5. Now, by all means, we can work this alongside our 9-to-5, as we explained earlier. I'm not expecting you just to quit your 9-to-5 and go and hand your notice into your boss tomorrow. This is something we can run alongside. It's going to take a couple of hours a day. It is a genuine business opportunity, and with all business opportunities, it's going to take a little bit of time to get the cogs moving. But once they start moving and you start seeing royalties on a monthly basis, at that point, if you so choose, then you can quit your daytime job if you want to, of course. Now, it is an investment in yourself, in your future. We are going to hold your hand every single step of the way from starting. I mean, obviously, we're not expecting to have any clue about this. But we're going to show you, we're going to talk about the opportunity. We're going to show you how it all works. We're going to talk about how to outsource things. We're going to show you where to find good freelancers to do this. We're going to show you about the editing, the formatting, the cover designs. We're going to show you about getting your books and manuscripts and everything uploaded onto the KDP platform, and of course the advertising side of things as well. So it is a very in-depth course. We like to see it as a kind of hold your hand step-by-step course. And of course we're here for any questions or any problems that you have. You can either email us at support@bookwealthacademy.com, or you can hit us up on our Facebook page where we have mentors answering your questions, anything that you have. So yeah, I mean, it's a one-off fee of $979 or 3 $400 installments. The link is below this video. For those of you who have made up your mind and you want to take the next step to securing your future financially, welcome on board. We are delighted to have you. If this is not for you, absolutely no problem at all. I'm just glad that you're here so I can present my opportunity to you. There are lots of people making a lot of money on this. If you want to be one of those people making the money, then this is the course for you. I hope you have found what I've been talking about interesting and above all inspiring. As mentioned, this isn't just an airy-fairy course. This is an in-depth course for a genuine business opportunity. It will require some work from yourself. Once you have things moving and once you have your team around you, then that work becomes more minimal. But it's going to take a bit of work. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you exactly how to do that. Okay, so I hope you found what we've been speaking about interesting and inspiring. I look forward to seeing those of you who have already made up your mind that you want to join the course in the course. And for those of you that have decided it's not for you, that's not a problem. Let's pass as friends. But guys, this is a great opportunity and I look forward to seeing you in the first lesson. Take care and have a good one.